Everyone wants to know exactly when the next explosive move will be for XRP. And I think that by the end of this video, you're going to see and hear exactly what I'm seeing and that they've been telling us all along, but it's up to us to pay attention. Now, I believe this next explosive move is going to be instant. It's going to be rapid, just like back in 2017. The only difference is it's going to make 2017 look like an absolute joke. Hi, and welcome back, everybody. I hope you all are having a fantastic day out there. We've got an absolute banger for you here today. All I ever ask is if you do like talking about both Ripple and XRP, drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and share this video. Let others around the world know what is truly happening in this digital revolution. First and foremost, guys, want to say thank you once again for all the support on yesterday's video. Had XRP holders from all over the world. Now, Jacob King, I want to start right here. Put XRP has flipped USDT Tether to become the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap. The crypto world is becoming a Game of Thrones. XRP is steadily closing in on the throne, making Ethereum and Bitcoin maxis nervous, and they are getting nervous indeed, as they should be, because XRP will be the #1 digital asset in time. And if we take a look back at 2024, it ended up being the top gainer out of utility coins. Now, I want to introduce those of you who don't know already to David Andolfato. This gentleman has a very lengthy resume. Check it out.
The economics department in the Miami Herbert Business School. My expertise is in monetary theory and policy. I've also studied economic development, financial markets, and the labor market as well. I'm originally from Vancouver, British Columbia, and I spent the last 13 years in St. Louis working at the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis.
13 years at the Federal Reserve. Now, I'm about to show you not one, but two clips that really help set the stage for what I'm about to get into. This is going to help you understand that based off fundamentals, what we have coming to us will far exceed what we've had in the past. Check them out.
That is, people say, how can you trust, the Fed to do the bookkeeping? I mean, like I said, my response is, well, you don't expect the Fed to kind of steal your money. I mean, if the Fed can print all the money at once, it's not going to mess around with your bookkeeping. So, we have this big spreadsheet, the blockchain if you want, but it's just managed by the Fed, and it's very cheap, much cheaper than Bitcoin, if you're willing to delegate the responsibility to a third party. But then the downsides to all of that, of course, is you'd actually suppose you didn't want the Fed to be responsible for processing the payments. I mean, suppose, the Fed will likely impose some KYC restrictions on some purchases. They might not process some purchases that you might want to undertake. And so it was at that point that I said, well, we could, if we wanted to, extend the concept one step further. I'm not saying that this is ever going to happen, but just conceptually, you could imagine not FedWire for all, but kind of like a Fed coin, where what the Fed would do is actually just issue these, Bitcoin-like objects, but and they would enforce a par exchange rate with the U.S. dollar. That would eliminate the exchange rate volatility. But they could delegate the clearing of these payments to some third party, some sort of Ripple-like protocol, or possibly even Bitcoin. I mean, we could delegate the responsibility of processing these electronic, Fed coin payments to the miners. And the idea there would be,
Others was like the rise of other CBDCs. So I do work in the US. We work with the Fed, and we work with the academic, a number of universities that also work with the Fed. And geopolitical impact of CBDCs is one of the topics that we've been working on. And when China announced the digital yuan, that suddenly made the Fed, the US Fed, wake up and go, oh, hang on a minute. This is scary because the dollar is still the primary currency for global trade, reserve currency, and if the digital yuan becomes widely used outside of China, that could be a threat to the dollar.
As we heard from the Federal Reserve, as we heard from James Wallace, Chad Steingraber put out here today one giant network of derivative assets interconnecting every country in the world. As we take a look at the documentation over time, Ripple may launch or utilize other third-party stablecoins benchmarked to different fiat currencies across the world. Now, Reese Merritt, Managing Director, Middle East and Africa, I talked a little bit about him the other day, put out here today, custody is a key entry point into the digital asset economy, and it will continue to grow significantly with the number of crypto assets. Custody expected to reach at least 16 trillion by 2030, at least in the next 5 years. Now, does that mean we have to wait 5 years to see XRP explode? No. The number one point I want to get across in this video, guys, is moving forward, Bitcoin is not a viable solution. That is by design. That is by code. The way Bitcoin was designed cannot be changed. And so as we move forward in this digital revolution under Donald Trump, I think it is all but guaranteed that he is going to champion American crypto companies as he said he would, utilizing RLUSD to maintain the dollar's strength, but also use XRP, as we know that Ripple has been working with the Federal Reserve all this time, has the partnerships, has the connections, has everything we need to really make this world more efficient. Those are my thoughts, my opinions. Let me know yours in the comment section below, guys, and we'll see you all in the next one.